What's up, guys? It's William from Nico Randomy with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Jay-Z's secret daughter and secret life. And being exposed by his so-called ex-friend Oschino out here airing out his dirty laundry, talking about Jay-Z's secret life. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to share this video so y'all can see what I see about this situation we got here with Jay-Z, all right? So I'm going to maximize this video, and I'm just going to go ahead and put this on full screen. All right, I'm going to...
What's up, y'all? It's nice night popping out this joint. I'm in Cambridge, Maryland. Me, Kiss, Little C's was out here. They had a Unity type of event. Club was last night. Was popping. I wonder, was Jay-Z daughter in the club last night? I know Jay-Z daughter from this town. I mean, he said that he acknowledged it now, I guess. But I guess to the world, he don't acknowledge it. I don't know. I don't know. I think she was gonna be rich. Like, she rich. Yeah. If you acknowledge this is your daughter, and you okay, the backstory first, because I mean the backstory. I mean, I didn't know the backstory. The backstory. I mean, she's from this town. I didn't know. They were telling me last night. I mean, she's from this town. I mean, he finally acknowledged her. Whatever. She's 30. Okay, she said she's 30. She's 30. Just acknowledge it. I mean, when you say, but my thing is, if you acknowledge this is your daughter, she's rich. I don't know. I'm just. She said she got her. You got her. House. $20,000 for the house. I guess you could be grateful if you pop not rich, you'll be grateful for that. But if you pop rich, you might. Especially if you know he sent out $70,000 Rolex's invitations to a party. Yeah, I figured. So you saying my house was half my invitation? I mean, it's probably one of those things like, all right, I'm gonna get you a house, I'm gonna you settle, but that's as far as it goes. Well, why though? Image. I ain't saying it's right. I mean, but I think this. If I know you, I made you out of my DNA, my kid. I made. Don't you have everything I got? Right. Everything I got access to, I want you to have access to. Right. Like Dr. Yes, right. She said, she wanted a relationship with her dad. Oh, you got to go to 2 a.m. Yes. She only 30. People still be worshiping these dudes. It used to be cool when she was young, because I guess. I think if a person don't care about their kid, how do you think they don't care about you? You sit there and bust me out, and you don't care about me. How can you care about anybody else? And my thing is this: if some people just don't got it. You don't got it. You don't got it. All right, you can't take care of me. You're struggling yourself. You're going through this, that, and all right. I give pass. I mean, I'm still mad about it. I give pass. But what if you got it? You don't do it to me. That's like, damn, you just. It's just past crazy, and people still worship you. It's crazy part to me. Like, so that's how much money people worship money. If you got money, you can do anything. I mean, let's say I don't got $1 billion. Say I got 100 million. Say I got 20 million. You rich. My daughter's rich. Yeah, but they don't want their image to be tarnished. Like if you, Jay-Z and like Beyonce, they never really get too much bad stuff in the public. But I don't say that would tarnish it. I guess because it took so long to acknowledge it. Exactly. So that gives people something to talk about all the time. And so it's because if I come down, I wouldn't even know that he acknowledged it. Right. Exactly. So you know some type of stimulation on that. But then the boy from Philly said, yeah. So I don't know. I just know if I was rich, that's the whole point of getting rich is to have 3 kids. Couldn't have been willing to take this test. No, because she tried to go for years. It said she took an ancestry joint. His grandma popped up on her joint. Oh, his grandma popped up on her joints. Like when I took it, man, everybody took it pop up. But I think when I took the DNA test, I think it was the thing of I don't know that I can't be held accountable. But my thing is this: they got a picture. They got a picture of her holding her when she was a baby in her mom's house. Like niggas don't hold babies that ain't really theirs in the house with the chick. Right. First of all, if a chick got a baby and then sure you're not really gonna be around it, whoever the pop unless it just left. I don't know. I'm just looking like that. My thing, I just don't. This is my thing. I just don't understand. I don't understand it. Maybe something out of my understanding. I just know these kids is like. I don't care what my wife think. Especially if it's before you. It's before you. She's 30. You only what 8 or not. You know what I mean? She's 30. But if anything, you supposed to go get her. That's your stepmom named Beyonce. Go get her. I mean, we'll make sure she's straight. That's I mean, that's come over the house. You want to move? We got a mansion. It's wrong. It's like my daughter come with me. You want to come over with me? You want to be living a fabulous life? You got to be over here. About to die. Exactly. And they don't care about like. You know what I mean? But my thing is, how much can you care about your image when you're already the boss? You're the boss. So it ain't about the image. I forget because he got so much money. He owned everything. What else could it be? What else could it be? Because I feel like think you good for it. But I feel like the guy normally don't take care of his kids because he really got the money to do it. He might just not give a fuck. But he got the money to do it. It's like she's 30, so it's not even issues like you gotta sit there and take, you know what I mean? Child support time. Yeah, but most guys when they want to spoil their daughter. Yeah. If a guy, even guys that's bad dads, if they have bread, they still would spoil their daughter. I know a lot of dudes that just don't got it. You know what I mean? But if you got it, that's the first thing you want to do. The first thing you want to do is your daughter is like like the princess that you want to do. But first of all, y'all know she's my daughter. Or she's gonna look like this. I mean, you the boss down here. Whatever you want to do down here, you want to open up a restaurant down here. You want to, what you want to do? If you want to stay in this town, I'll buy this whole town for you. Like, everything you want to do in this town, tell me. You want to hire this person? You have all your friends that you want to hire. All your friends want. But it's nothing. You got to forget. When his name is credit, his money, any of this, you can buy this whole mall. You can say you want to store over there. What you like to do? You like to make clothes? Like to, whatever you like to do, I'm gonna make sure you do it to the best. Get the best people that do it to come help you. About image rap, you have people that all you have to do is get ahead of it. And all you have to do is have a big party, say, I finally realized it's mine. First of all, he doesn't mean he's wrong. He loves you so much that anything he do is like, all right, get past. Because certain people, if they do that, like, what you did, what? If you're famous enough, you do anything. Then it's crazy because nobody around you gonna check you and say nothing to you about it. And they ain't even to check you, just like, dang, I don't think you did that. Like, I think you're supposed to be at somewhere with her and sing with her. You might just say, yeah, it's my dad. You don't even see like that. I just don't understand it. You being rap and successful like that make you good to do some shit like regular that you're supposed to do. That's why I can never look up to certain people like because it's like I don't want to be like you. You know, I don't want to be like you. You want to die. That's crazy. Like, I don't know that shit's crazy. Like I said, it's like having a bunch of air. You got all this air. There's too much air for you to even breathe, right? The man over there suffocating because he ain't got no oxygen. He's about to die. He's like, oh, I can't use this oxygen. I made this oxygen on my own. You gotta use your own oxygen.
What's up, guys? This is William Van Army again. We're gonna go. So you seen the video right there, right, guys? So you see the guy telling on himself, telling about the whole situation going on with the Jay-Z. A lot of information here to unpack. So let's go ahead and get into this. Now, Jay-Z is married with Beyonce. Some women would like to react in two ways. Either they keep it quiet and they keep the family quiet, or they become a homewrecker and they go in and try and destroy it so then the man can't go and have another relation and live happily ever after. But you know that this lady that Jay-Z used to be with, you know that she's a real lady. She knows how to be fit, feminine, quiet, submissive, and listen to the rules. Because as long as she plays by the rules by Jay-Z and has the agreement that they set up, as Kevin Samuels always say, then she's going to live a good life too. Even when Jay-Z is not there with her, she's still going to have a good life too because Jay-Z has enough money to take care of both of them. So she's going to play her role and keep it quiet and keep it secret out of the limelight. She's not going to go out there and try to ruin this man's name, try to drag his name through the mud, go to court and weaponize all these government weapons against him, try to drag his name through the mud. She's going to play her role. And that is what's going on here. But you got these pocket watching ex-friend Negroes out here trying to expose everything, trying to make it hard for yourself. Now, I know why you got rid of this guy, because this guy is not even talking behind your back. He's going on social media and tell everything to the whole world. He's not even talking behind your back, so he's even worse. And he can't even keep a secret. So that's why you see Jay-Z had this agreement with this lady. You keep quiet, and then they all follow the rules. And that's the whole thing about it. When you have a good mortgage, a good insurance policy, and you're out here and you do a few bad things, you don't want them to go and look at what you've been doing. So you want to make sure you keep paying those premiums, keep it low under the radar. You don't have to make any bumps so nobody goes in and trying to open up what's going on. Oh, you had a bump here. Where'd this bump come from for your car? Oh, wait, there's some damages here in the house. And they're only gonna start poking around is when you don't do what you're supposed to, pay the premiums and keep everything quiet. But when you do something wrong, then it opens up like a can of worms. And that's what this lady has been doing, keeping it quiet. Because remember, this was back in the 80s. Back in the 80s, they weren't even doing DNA tests. The Jay-Z just took it and said that that was his daughter and took care of her for 30 years. If it was now, 2022, all guys are going to be checking to make sure that's their child before they sign on the dotted line. So Jay-Z back in the 80s was taking care of everything, and this lady was seeing that he was an up-and-coming star, and she just kept it quiet. Because as soon as she started fighting, and then they go and they fight and they find out through the DNA that it's not the child, then the lady's going to lose out. So the one example of this is the Ghanaian soccer player or Darte. He was taking care of this lady for I guess for 30 years, and even the children. He believed that children was his, and when he found out that children wasn't his, it was because the wife wanted to initiate a divorce. So when the wife initiated the divorce, the lawyer said, "Let's make sure that these children are actually yours before you pay some alimony. I mean, and child support." So when they did the DNA, they found out that all three of those children were not even his. He was taking care of these children that are not even his for 20 years. The judge automatically judged in his favor. He got rid of the ex-wife and their three children and told them that they need to go and they can go and live with the guy that they want to be with. Because now he doesn't even have to pay for child support. But if she kept it quiet, she would have been taken care of for another 30 years by this famous soccer player. And that's what this lady here is doing with Jay-Z. Just keep it quiet because we haven't even had a DNA test to prove otherwise that he is not the father. So let's be quiet. Let's not rock the boat, and let's just enjoy the show. So look at it. Jay-Z has done a lot for the secret daughter without even knowing if that's the real daughter. Bought her a house in the suburbs, keep it quiet over there. Bought her car, took care of everything that Jay-Z would need. But these guys, Oschino, he thinks that Jay-Z should do more. And the thing you need to know about self-made millionaire is that they don't want to give everything to their children. They still want their children to be a little bit hungry, just like how they were hungry for success. They don't want to freely give everything and then they get spoiled and they don't want to go to school because they think that their father will take care of everything. They don't want to get an education. They don't want to start a business. They don't want to buy everything for themselves. They want the father to do everything. And Dr. Dre, you see, he got tired in his 30s that this daughter that she's been carrying around is still coming after him for money. He finally cut it off with his no good daughter and said, "You need to go out there and do it, fend for yourself, because I'm not gonna keep feeding you everything." And she out here driving with Uber because she didn't use that money to go and get herself education. Did you didn't use that money to buy herself some school? She didn't use that education to get a degree, to get some working tools so you can fight out here in the wild. And that's what happens when you give these children everything. They don't want to do something for self. But if you don't give them everything, just give them enough to survive, to do well, the tools, then they become a little bit hungry. They're not hungry if you're always getting fed. So that's what Jay-Z was doing, making sure, taking care of all of them. They were quiet. And, she was playing her role, making sure that she's not trying to be a home worker with Beyonce and try and step in. Because as soon as she does that, then Jay-Z is going to dry up the pipeline. He's not going to give out any money because she's already past 18. Jay-Z's still taking care of her in her 30s. Why would you want to rock the boat? Why you want to be quiet? And this is the type of problem when you have these type of ex-friends that want to rock the boat. He's like, why don't you just be quiet? Everything is going well. You see, he didn't even have to do a DNA test, still taking care of her. Just keep it the same way. And that's a difference between a toxic woman and a feminine woman. Toxic women will be trying to go out there, like trying to take them to court, trying to get child support and all this type of stuff. And then when you find out that the children are not his, it blows up in your face. And that's what you get for being one of the toxic women. So you see, Jay-Z did the right thing. They made an agreement. Just like Kevin Samuels always say, make an agreement with her. And then you tell her what the rules and stipulation are. You make sure you take care of her, and that's all you have to do. So this guy Oschino, he's out of pocket. He's out of pocket trying to air out somebody else's laundry and stuff like that. But anyways, guys, what do y'all think? Leave your comments down below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And that's all I gotta say about this video. Bye-bye.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.